I'm live here in what is known in Toronto as Leslieville area. So I'm just taking the dog out for a walk. I'm looking after my son's dog. I'll show you. Oh, there he is. And I just thought I'd just pop on, say hi, and show you a little bit about a little spot in Toronto. In Toronto, there's lots of these back alleys. And this one's fairly okay, like plain old back alley. And some are just really quite something, really. Um, so anyway, I just thought I'd say hi and just, we could have a little chat. Feel free to come on to that chat and let me know you're here and what's up with your world and all of that. So, hi, Monique. Hi. Hi. So yeah, so we're Toronto, and we'll just kind of take the dog for a walk. Oh, cupcakes, look at you being on here. I just love when you come on. So look at this is near where my son lives. He just lives down that part of the alley. So I'm taking this little critter out for a walk. I'm at oh, cool. You'll be at the grocery. I just came back from the store myself. And not the grocery store, but I had to go pick up something at the pharmacy. And hi, Lynne. Oh, good, yeah. Be seeing you soon, too. And so let's talk about that, shall we, Christine and Cupcakes and the rest of you? So I will be heading into Ottawa along with a whole bunch of other people, I hope. And because this is kind of the tail end of the convoy. Hi, Carrie. Always good to see you on here. And so 3 years ago, we had the Freedom Rally, the protest that happened in Ottawa that many of you were at or certain video of, etc., etc. Now, coming up, what's today? Today's the 12th, I believe, or whatever the heck it is. 10th, maybe, today. Anyway, we'll be, so the 14th is on Friday, and, hi, Nancy. And the 14th is on Friday, and as many of you know or remember, that the 14th of February is when Trudeau and his corrupt anti-Canadian minions declared the Emergency Act on peaceful, fun-loving, patriotic Canadians who had had enough of being mandated, told what to do, what to put in their bodies, and they gathered in Ottawa, not just in Ottawa, all across the country, on the roads, on the overpasses, on in front of their screens to watch. And we watched it from all over, and certainly from all over the world as well. And as we know also, a lot of countries kind of emulated and did their own protests as well. Because that was a very bad time in our history of not only this country, but of the world. And we're obviously still in that protest. And we need these shots to be stopped. We need these shots to be ended. And those that perpetrated this monstrosity, oh yes, please do share this out, like it and all that. I hate actually even saying that. Not hate, but it's just the way this works, this whole algorithm thing. So if you could like this video, share it out, that'd be really, really great. And subscribe if you haven't, put the bell on, all that stuff. So, yeah, so, the world just went nuts, and there's a lot of, not just corruption, but really evil that got let loose on our world, and Canada is certainly no exception. And this needs to stop, and we are still doing our part to stop that as best we can. Not an easy feat to stop evil, but here we are. And what else? So yeah, February 14th is that day that Trudeau and along with Chrystia Freeland, who happily froze the bank accounts, and Marco Mendicino, our safety minister, lied constantly about the convoy, about the protests in Ottawa and Coutts and everywhere, but certainly Ottawa. And as I heard from recently, I heard from a member of parliament, a conservative member of parliament, saying, just telling me his experience in Ottawa during that time. And he really, it seemed to me, he kind of enjoyed it. He, the bouncy castles. He said Ottawa had never had been so clean. And then he'd walk into Parliament, into the House, and like Jagmeet and others were saying how horrible it was and how unsafe. And he's just like, what part were you walking in? So that was kind of interesting. But I'll just show you around a little bit. I'm just waiting for the dog to do whatever it's doing. Go chasing something. Come on. This dog's name is George. It's my son's dog. I'm looking after him while he's away. Marco Mendicino, David Lametti, very much part of that whole Emergency Act situation. He was at the time our Attorney General, our Justice Minister, who has since fled the scene. But you can't go too far, If we can finally get these guys criminally charged or something, maybe you can't run that far. Hello, Mike. Always good to see you on here. It's always good to see everybody, but my hand's getting a little cold on that side, so I got to switch hands. So yeah, just for anybody who's just popped on, I'm here in the Leslieville area of Toronto, and this is the laneway area. So I could walk down here, I guess, and go to the other side and go to the other laneway. And what was I saying? So yeah, David Lametti, Marco Mendicino, Chrystia Freeland, and of course Justin Trudeau, and all the rest of them, of course, that lied and perpetrated this horrific criminal nonsense, more than nonsense, but atrocity onto us. Hi, Carol. And so February 14th, obviously coming up, it's on Friday. I will be heading into Ottawa. So for those that are also going, or who are already there, it'll be really nice to see you guys, as always. And still standing up for our freedoms, and to get some kind of answer, some kind of accountability, some kind of, I don't really like to use the word accountability because it's so sort of open-ended. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean to me, to you? But, I'm really hoping the U.S. catches these, gets onto these criminals, and like Fauci and the rest of them, that, it's really kind of up to them. Bill Gates, these guys, it's their people, we can't do a whole lot. Sorry, the dog's kind of pulling at me a little bit here. I'll show you the dog. Hey, George, you want to say hi to everybody? Come here, George. There he is. Yeah, would really appreciate some charges. Oh yeah, no kidding. And once they do one, that's the thing. We got to get one, and I'm rooting for Fauci. Get Fauci charged, and then the rest will fall. It'll be just dominoes. So that's up to the U.S. And so we got to support that, in my humble opinion. What they're doing. We can get into talking about the whole U.S. and the tariffs and stuff, but right now, I just want to say that this weekend really is the Freedom Rally in Ottawa. I will be there. I mean, all over the country, of course. It's a big, big country we live in, and lots of people who came not only to Ottawa but around the whole country who supported that protest and continue to do so. And we have to show the world, like I want to say not just the politicians, but the business people and everybody, the citizens, that we have not really gone away. We may look like we're smaller in numbers, but we have to show them somehow that we still are standing for this country and for the rights to our bodies, and that we're standing against this corruption and this tyranny. We have been run by tyrannical, corrupt criminals, and they're not just in Canada. Okay, perfect. Percent agree. Thank you, Monique. We need the truth. Hopefully Trump will spill the beans on all this corruption. Yeah, well, this is my hope. And I realize a lot of Canadians are going a little bit nuts because of tariffs, and so it's, okay, so be it. But it's not like that our government and our business people didn't know that this was all going on, that Canada was not really holding its own. And then Trump gave Trudeau and our government a lot of leeway, not leeway, but a lot of heads up that he plans to do this. And they've been sitting on their idiotic asses. And quite honestly, I still believe that Trudeau and these globalists, these type, I know, the carbon taxes, seriously, that these globalist types really, they're not, they want to destroy the world. They want us to destroy our nationalism and then kind of take it over. That's what I believe. And they seem to be proving my theory about it because they're not doing anything. Yeah, so just anybody popped on, I'm in an alley, the back alley here. It's always kind of like, I'm sure if it was my garage, I wouldn't necessarily be thrilled that somebody graffitied my garage, but I kind of like graffiti. So these garages have been graffitied. That one's kind of cool. Too, I don't know. There you go. We're watching you. That's what I say to the politicians, and I don't care what party they're from. We're watching you. We're watching you. And that's what's changed. And that's what I want to also say, that it isn't just, how do I want to say this? Trudeau is working hard for Canadians in France. Yes, of course he is. I saw him go meet Macron in France, and they had their hug and their arm in arm, and like they're long lost lovers. But he's such a Trudeau. Really, I truly think that. Yeah, we were watching them, Lynne. Yeah. So this is, go back to that. Is that I wanted to say. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
And I wanted to say that, besides, people are saying, and we all say, the government, the politicians, they've got to do better. They got to listen to, that's true, Christine. I guess he has to have his farewell tour, go see all his ex-lovers and, show just go get those nice meals and have a little fun and whatever. So true enough, we'll let him have his farewell tour as long as he farewells, gets the hell out. But then of course we're looking at whoever else they get in, and likely it's going to be Carney. But I honestly don't even care who they bring in, because they'll get, a lot of people are getting kind of snow jobbed. I was going to say blow jobbed, but hopefully not that. By Carney, he's a banker, so he'll be really smart and he'll be able to deal with their economic problem. I have a feeling that if he actually gets in and he has to, I don't know, what the hell is he going to do? I don't really get the fact that he's not a sitting MP anywhere. He's not been voted. Does that mean as a leader he can be in the House of Commons? I don't think so, but I honestly don't know. Maybe Christine, So anyway, I think that once he actually shows up in a debate or anything, they'll be pretty much destroyed, as is any of them. Like, can you imagine? They'll just get destroyed. So I honestly, I don't even care who they vote in. They're a bunch of thieving idiots anyway. They've still got their little Christmas stuff, their little blow-ups and their candy canes. Oh, the car's coming up behind me. I got a little faster. Okay. Yeah, there's their little blow-up stuff. Carney even running as a joke. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. But they're all ridiculous, like they are. And unfortunately, as I say, there are people out there that are getting propagandized. Cannot sit in House of Commons if you're not. Yeah, that's what I think, Christine. If they're not elected, they can, and don't have the seat, then how can they be in the House? Yeah, really, slap in the face for democracy, Christine saying. Absolutely. It's more than a slap. It's like, and this is what I'm saying. I think that these guys, whoever, Trudeau and his pals, they really are trying to destroy the Western world and democracy, as even how bad it is. So that kind of, oh shit! I nearly fell on the ice. Oh my god, that wouldn't be fun. Yeah, it's really icy right here, so I better just step off of that because I'm not paying complete attention. Best he could do to sit in visitor gallery, but not, yeah, really. So, he'll go to their caucus meetings, I guess. Even that, I don't really know what that deal is there. And he'll, and who are they going to have? Hey, good news, if anybody hasn't heard. Arif Virani, that freaking idiot, who is our justice minister, he's not running again. Duh. You know what I think? Why? Virani, well, nobody likes him, but he was endorsing Freeland. Well, Freeland's just getting destroyed. And so Carney's not going to take him. And even if he ran and he won, what's Carney going to do with him if Carney's the winner, right? So Carney will put Arif, in the back bench. He's not, he's just going to look like an idiot. And who else? Oh, Mary Ng isn't running. Yay! So they're dropping like freaking flies. And who will Carney have? He's got, Stephen McKinnon and Anita Anand and Richie Valdez and I don't know, a bunch of freaking idiots. More will leave before he, yeah, I think so too. I should read the comments thoroughly. More will leave before March 9th. I think so. Anyone who had, as Carney, Mark Gerritsen will probably hang on. Yes, he's so stupid. He's such a goofball. He'll probably hang on till the very end until he's elected. He's not elected. But who knows? So I'm getting close to back home. So I'm going to leave you guys now. So I will be in Ottawa. I will be going to the Pierre Poilievre rally. And I think that'll bring a lot of people into Ottawa. So let's be on our really best behavior. And not because, whether you're a conservative, it's not about being whether you're a conservative party. Thank you, Monique. It's not just if you're a conservative party, supporter. It's not even really about that, I'm suggesting. But there's a lot of people that, we as the freedom movement, I'll say, we want to, I personally, this is my view, of course, is, I'd like to them just, oh shit, I left my whole package somewhere. Where did I put it? I just bought a whole bunch of stuff and I left it somewhere. I gotta go back. Oh no, I left it in the house. It's all good. I just lost my mind there for a second. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people, of course, that are supporting the Conservative Party in the next election, and they'll be at Pierre's rally. So I think that those of us that are, the freedom movement, whether you support the Conservative Party or not, I think it would be in our best interest to be on our best behavior, show that we are Canadians through all in all, So with that, I will leave you because it's time to go back in. And there's George. And I will see you guys. Register if you want. Yeah. Register if you want to go to Pierre's rally. I've already registered. Also, for those of you who think, oh, I can't get there, there are buses that Conservative Party are offering for free. So go on to their website. It's not that easy to find. I got to talk to those guys. Like, their website's kind of difficult. But there are buses that, like, get in touch with the EDA in your area or somebody, a candidate, somebody. And there are buses that the Conservative Party are offering people to go up that same day and back down. So if you want to grab a bus on Saturday, early Saturday morning, they are being made available. So check that out. Now, probably all being as planned, Derek and I will be doing a Black Flag Media studio chat on Wednesday. It'll probably go up like Wednesday night or something. So, stay tuned for that. And with that, always choose freedom. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's always nice. Okay, bye.